Man, it's crazy. Seems like just yesterday you staring up at the posters all wide-eyed. You've been through a lot. Hell, I put you through a lot. But it was all for one reason, to get you here. Your first UFC championship.
And
I just want to say, no matter what happens out there,
undefeated.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah, don't get me wrong though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
So after a long run through the middleweight ranks, here he is making the walk to the octagon for his first championship fight at 185 pounds. And this man hasn't just worked his way up the rankings. He has taken on all comers, and more often than not, he has taken out the opposition. So with the win streak in tow, now the challenges get bigger, and of course none bigger than the incumbent, the UFC middleweight champion. We'll see how his style matches up tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Kiev, Ukraine, presenting the challenger, Mountain. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Jack the Joker Hermansson.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You put up the film of him getting knocked out in training.
You ready?
Why are we touching gloves?
All right, you ready?
All right, ready to go with round one. Shades of Vitor Belfort circa 2013 for this young man. He's won his last 3 fights, all of them by vicious knockout. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate.
Beautiful strike.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Back to the feet now. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Ooh, tagged him with the uppercut. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Oh, beautiful job by him there. Maybe the opponent was expecting the straight punch, and he goes to the hook.
Mike Tyson used to have some of the best hooks in boxing, and this young man tonight is throwing them with that type of intensity. Nice kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
He don't know. He don't know.
How's his opponents do?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Working on a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Let's go. Get busting me right over.
1 minute.
Come on.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
We good here.
Back mount now. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions... Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go fight, guys.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Get right here.
Throwing hard in the pocket. Now a knee. Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, he postured up there.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person...
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top?
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Side control now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Posturing up now, nicely done.
Now into his mount.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
He's going to attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And he's out. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to the ring.
Let's go. Let's go. Went at the end with a knockdown.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Let's go. Locked in.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Ooh. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right here? It's serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet.
How fast? John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You missed a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Andy.
Bro, this nigga won't even let me
Nice
up.
hammer fist.
I'm done throwing him again.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, less than 3 minutes to go now in round 3.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Attacking armbar.
And he's out.
Get him off you.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Man, this this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like, oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
I'm gonna fuck his ass up next round. I swear to you, I'm gonna fuck his ass up.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that right eye. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
He won that one. No, hell. That's a bad corner.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Championship round, right? Or this is round 3. Round 3.
Ready? Ready? Let's go fight.
Oh, round 4, yeah. Championship round, okay.
Lands and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Hell no.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Get up.
And back to his feet. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight. But don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of round number 4.
Give it to
the
him.
winner by knockout and UFC middleweight champion of the world, Mountain.
We are still digesting this result tonight. I barely got a voice, but we do have a new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
I mean, the roof came off of this place when this guy got the win. He is a great fighter that is now the UFC middleweight champion.
How we do it, fellas. How we do it. One move. This guy's just... He's going for ghost status. He's going for ghost status.